Hi everybody, my name is John of JWH Millinery and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It's just underneath this video. It should be a little red box that says subscribe. If you don't have one and it's greyed out, it means you're already subscribed. Just hit that bell and you'll be notified when we release videos in future. Quick shout out once again to all my Patreons. Thank you very much. I can't do this without you guys, so thank you very much for those that are on the Patrons that would like to see what Patreon it is. I'll link my Patreon in the description box below, and also here up there somewhere there'll be a little link to my Patreon video which will explain exactly what Patreon is. Also an update on classes and things like that I said in the last Milliner Showcase 2 weeks ago. So I've added an extra one. It's not a class, it's not a workshop, it's more of just a little meet up. So if you are interested, then head to my website. All the details for all the classes, all the events, all the meetups will be there. Obviously, like I said last time, this is not affiliated with London Hat Week. It will be during London Hat Week, but it's not affiliated or promoted by them at all. So enough of the intro, let's get into Milliner Showcase episode 4. So this first piece is by Harriet of By Harriet. Harriet is a milliner based in Yorkshire, so big up to all my Yorkshire folk. Those of you that follow me on Instagram or follow me on most of my social media will know I hail from Yorkshire, so I do like a good old Yorkshire milliner. And Harriet is a self-taught milliner as well. Harriet was originally a systems analyst before she turned into millinery, and millinery helped to return to her creative comfort zone. When I asked Harriet where she gets her inspiration from, she said that it's mainly from her client and the context that the hat is going to be worn in. She said if it's a collection piece, then obviously something that is completely different to the last collection. But like a lot of people, sometimes it's the material that she's working with, or sometimes it's just something that pops into her head. The brief that she was given was a bold, wearable statement piece for Ladies' Day. The dress that the client was wearing was a tailored dress, so they went with something structured. So when I saw this piece on Instagram, I messaged Harriet and I said, can I show this in Milliner Showcase? It was before she added the pink in, and I think the pink actually works really well in this piece. However, when I originally saw it, and if I can try and get an image from Instagram, and hopefully Harriet, I hope you don't mind, this was the piece, this is what I saw, and I was like, it just looked really nice. It was very unusual, the shape was different. Yes, it's a bit of a saucer dish, but it's got that elongatedness to it. It just intrigued me very much. So that is why I asked Harriet if she would like to be in this episode of Milliner Showcase. So if you liked this piece, let me know in the comments down below, and if you want to follow Harriet on social media, she is on Facebook and Instagram under By Harriet, or you can check out her website at byharriet.co.uk. Thank you very much, Harriet, for letting me show this in this episode, and I look forward to seeing what you do in future. So let's move on to the second piece. So the second piece is by Derek of Montgomery Millinery. Try saying that when you've had a bottle of Prosecco or two. So Derek has been a full-time milliner for the last 6 years. Prior to that, he was 18 years in hairdressing. He's trained with and studied under lots of different milliners around the world, and he tries to do 2 courses every year to refresh his skills and to learn new tips and tricks. Derek says his inspiration for his pieces come from his clients. They sit down, they have a talk about what they're looking for, their outfit, colours, shapes, styles, and they work together to create pieces. But if it's a wow factor that they're looking for, he says, leave it with me and leave it in his hands, and he will obviously wow them. Everything he makes is hand sewn, so there's not an ounce of glue on any of his pieces, so well done. I know I have been guilty in the past of maybe quickly just putting a dot of glue somewhere to get a piece finished. Not so much these days. I am a big advocate of hand sewing, and I think that it's something that people don't recognise that we actually do that. So this piece was made for a customer going to the Dublin horse show, and she wanted something that wasn't too high, because when she was in flats she still measured like over 6 foot, so putting something extremely high on top of that is just going to, it's going to accentuate all that sort of thing. And so this shape is perfect for those customers who are taller. I mean, I'm only 5'6", so you know, if I was a lady, I'd have the highest piece I could possibly find because I'm like short. So the customer was wearing a cerise pink and coral dress, and her accessories were gold, and you can see how Derek has managed to take all them colours into this piece so it looks like a complete outfit, and it looked as if it was all made by the same people because he's got the colours right in the hat. This hat also has some Versace silk, so I'm not too sure what that means, so if you are watching this, Derek, please comment down below and just explain what you mean by the Versace silk. I should have asked you beforehand and I completely forgot. This is the life of YouTube. And so I'm assuming it's silk that Versace used. I mean, that's pretty awesome, to be fair. And he has had it for 2 years and has been waiting for just the right time to use this bit of silk. And as you can see here, I mean, look how beautiful it is. Derek sent me a video, and for those that follow on Instagram, you've probably already seen that. But I mean, look how, oh, yeah, beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. So the silk has some gold and some coral tones to it, and on the underside there is a cerise pink silk, which just ties everything in together with the dress, with everything. I mean, it's a stunning piece. It's absolutely stunning. What I very much liked about this piece was it's just got a very gloss, high shine, high finish. I love that peacock in the middle of the hat, all the gold tones. I mean, this is it's just wonderful. Even now, sort of 6 years in myself, I'm still in awe of other people and their creativity, and just how everybody sees things completely different. And there's no new ideas, as in like shapes and things, but there's so much creativity, and this is one of those pieces that when I saw, I was like, I have to talk about this in one of my videos. Please, please, please. I mean, I've had a couple of people say no, and I was hoping, I was like, please don't say no, but thankfully Derek said yes, so here it is, showing you all this beautiful piece. If you want to see more of Derek's work, you can check him out on Instagram and Facebook under Montgomery Millinery. So this third and final piece is from Kelly of Kelly and Louise Designs. So Kelly has been doing millinery for the last 7 years, and originally was a painter and did a little bit of dressmaking as well. Kelly fell into millinery when her sister needed a hat for a wedding, and Kelly liked a creative challenge, so she tried to make her one. Kelly says millinery is an excellent creative outlet. It's sculptural art for the head, and she loves that the fact millinery, there are no rules, which I do agree with actually. Yeah, there are some rules, but generally there are no rules, generally. As Kelly mainly does bespoke orders, her inspiration for the pieces tend to come from her clients' dresses. Sometimes her customers come to her with a clear idea in mind, and as long as it's not a picture and like, I want this, she works with them and makes something which is perfect for the customer and in her signature style. So this piece is a navy boater, and the customer had a clear idea of exactly what they wanted. So this looks like leather to me, and it's a beautiful colour of leather as well. Kelly said that because it's the boater and because of the shape, it runs the risk of looking like everybody else's, because there are quite a lot of boaters around at the moment, and I have seen quite a lot at some of the race meetings and wedding pictures that I've seen. I have seen quite a few boaters, so she wanted to do something that would just set hers apart from everybody else. So she suggested to her customer that they could include some thermoplastic flowers, and that would set her piece apart from everybody else, and it would give it a unique edge. Kelly said the soft translucent quality of the thermoplastic was accentuated by using some gold on the tips of the flowers once they were formed. What I really like about this is how simple it looks. We all know simple doesn't necessarily mean easy, and this probably took quite a bit of time to make, but it looks, like I said last episode, sometimes simple looks elegant, it looks effortless, but there's a lot of effort that's gone into it. What I like about this as well is that navy. It's quite a dark navy, it's quite a moody navy, and it has been lifted with that gold, that accent of gold, which looks really beautiful together. Navy and gold, it's a winning combination. So I really love this piece, and thank you very much, Caleb, for letting me include it in this episode. Please all check out her Instagram, Kelly Louise Designs. She's also on Facebook, Kelly Louise Designs, and you can check her website out at kellylouisedesigns.com. So there seems to be a bit of a trend in this episode of Milliner Showcase, and that is colour and gold. Now, these last two hats, I was never really a big fan of gold, honestly. Like, I just found it a little bit too metallic. Even though I love sparkle, even though I love shine, there's something about gold, that metallic gold, that I was very afraid to work with, and I didn't quite know how to embrace using the gold. And I think these two hats are very good examples of using a colour and a gold. Obviously in the first one, gold is more the predominant colour with a colour accent, and in the second piece it's more the gold is the accent, and I think both of them are absolutely beautiful. So the lesson for this episode is, don't be afraid to try new things, don't be afraid to try new materials, and definitely don't be afraid to try new colours. So make sure you check me out on all my social media for more updates and behind the scenes. For those of you that are following me on Instagram, hopefully you've been watching my behind the scenes and lifestyle stories on Instagram, which I'm obsessed with. I haven't been uploading recently, mainly because I had my phone snatched while I was in central London, which was not amazing. Thankfully, I got them all sorted out, so I'm now back on the phone, so thank you very much to everybody that helped me sort that out. So yeah, if you follow me on all my social media, so we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got Snapchat, and like I always say, Patreon as well. Thank you very much to all my Patreon supporters once again, and they will be linked at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week when we are actually making a cut and sew visor to take on your last minute holidays.